On play action, to throw. And this will be a little too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Now we're in a situation where the quarterback's got to take total charge of his health and totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is on the team. And for multiple plays and work in different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This is shit.
The gun now on third down. He's taken down with a huge play at this point in the game. So instead of giving him another third down, though, the driver brings up four. Now that's smart football right there. You don't have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to hit the ball back. Good job providing that penalty.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll field this at the 5.
It's Madden NFL 24.
And the Bucs are going to take over first and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll come up first and 10 here.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And here comes a return to just beyond the goal line. Fighting through at the 25. And a good effort on a return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games. They've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Another run down from the long group. Shreds into the stiff arm. He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Stiff-armed him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, it doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but they still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to hold on the first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Mahomes now to throw.
They're going to try and throw for it.
Drops the snap into Nwangu. And he was out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! No chance. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week. He was a manager. He really was. It's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that.
And that's caught inside the 30. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a timeout as they tend to an injured player, and looks like that's the receiver, Christian Watson. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And they'll run again. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer, as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drop. Plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Well, he gets it over. He got it inside the 30. What a terrific return.
That return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now we see Noah Fant as he helps bring this offense back onto the field. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Getting a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
So I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. He needs a...
And he will score. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's what they said.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wildcard spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them. So the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yeah, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another year left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If
this is caught inside the 15. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 74 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Standing alone with a new NFL record, 32nd touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
21.
Starting on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. There he goes, right side. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking out some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Play action. It's Fields. Going for the deep ball. And the 7-yard line, catch is made. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 70 yards.
Well, they weren't worried about disguising this play call. Send out a 4-receiver set, and they're all going to run vertical routes and really put pressure on that secondary. And this is just a beautiful throw, right where it needs to be, and it turns into a...
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ballgame. Bears offense staying put. Justin Fields always a threat to run. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. And this will be caught. It's Edward here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here can really muddy the waters.
Both these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Tight end fan. Look at the big fella go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. We are in for a good one as we're through. Second quarter now for Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kenny second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have retaken the lead. Extra point by gain is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okuegbunam. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Bears had 8 and 6 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, he said he better. He don't want no mas. No mas.
Fields. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
A play fake now. Fields to throw.
So there do be cheating, bro. There do be cheating, bro. Anytime you don't like what he got, bro.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Anytime you don't like who he get, cause automatically just get something else. You be like, bro, what the hell are you doing? He go, all right, yo.
Line up to go.
Don't call me ball man when your ass be cheating. He do it all the time, bro. He does it all the time, bro.
They snap it to Fields.
I feel you gotta resort to push sneak tactics.
This is
You
close.
gotta resort to push sneak tactics.
A big play there. 45 yards. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They put the game.
This is taken in. It's complete. And they got it run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 46 yards on the play. So the big play was all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle to Longu. Bust through the tackle. And he's going to get this inside the 40. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? His ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll run with Robinson. His right into the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have yet again retaken the lead. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. One play action, Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Down, Bears. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Fields trying to throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Good pass hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off play action, Fields rolling to his right. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 30 yards there.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Oh. Nigga block the shit out of me quick. Nigga block the shit out of me. I play some water.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does.
That's all he do, bro.
He's running into the line. Learning from here on first down. And it's intercepted on the
Delayed game.
Come on, Thibodeau.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still second down.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out.
Bro, this is so fucking ridiculous.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 53 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's trying to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. But what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Fields.
Oh, my God.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare completion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
Yes, percentage completion-wise, way up, not that tough.
Got cooked up over there.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he is caught. Touchdown, Bears! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer, because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on, because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll go right back to Nwangu. Solid stiff arm. Shreds him with a stiff arm. 87 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Mahomes going to throw.
Oh.
Finding Hardman here over the middle. Still on his feet.
With this and that. They're going to get all of the shit on me, man.
Mecole Hardman, 54 yards. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On first down, Fields. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. There's Mecole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good. There's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check. fastball in the end zone once, but boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
On first down, Mahomes. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a short gain down to about the 33. And the tackle by Kalen Barnes.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half. Touchdown, Bears! Albert Okwuegbunam, 33 yards. And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
Yeah, it's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 115 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. They play fake. Mahomes. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
No.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here comes third down and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best. But these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles. And a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. The Vikings are going to get the football. To the 20. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an
adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
First plays a run with Nwongu. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down.
He's a black man. I know.
27 yards there, a first down. So those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Mahomes again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over. Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. And so
it got his man complete. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
One person today. That's it. You remember people. You want one person. Get it right, cuz. He talking about when people are there. He ain't the one.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Cuz you need to
Right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. Here's Mahomes to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I want to put you in the smoker, boy.
And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, no.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
That's a terrible throw, man.
Very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now Mahomes. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He's got a man complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Play action. It's Fields. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past
the 25.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. They kind of performed.